from tonight's matches. Invite you to share yours as well. If you're even watching it at home, show us that computer. Here's Yokoi out of the timeout. Going to feed middle, and a one-on-one block goes wide. Sank, great effort, just not the conversion she was hoping for.
Yep, nothing you can do about that one. She was in good position, got the block, just trailed out of bounds a little bit, but a real nice effort and an opportunity here for Banks to make another little run and get a commanding 2-0 lead.
18-15. Here's Spear with a great run up. She's starting to get the feel, which I think is she struggled a little bit. Either that or they're moving the ball around better and getting her more open.
Well, she's definitely feeling it right now, and she's demanding the ball. She's the loudest one out on the court. The setter's more likely to give it to the loudest person.
Here's Spear again. Nice job by Bunn getting there. Shorn from the back row. Pretty good attacker for a libero in the back row. Going middle and into the net goes Knurk. (19-16) Banks.
And Jeff, for the folks at home, how about this atmosphere?
Yeah.
This building has just been buzzing all evening long.
Here's a pass. Spear blocked. Playable. No.
The lift. Yep.
Good try. Doan tried to sell it. And our officials were not buying it.
Yeah, if you hit that with an open hand from underneath your body like that, no chance they're not going to call a lift. But it's so tough to move around and not have your hand hit that ball.
Yeah, well, it's reaction. It's just instinct. Outside Bunn. In. Sisters wanted the out call, and they're not getting it. 20-17. Shorn to serve. Banks is keeping that cushion. Brigham does a nice job bringing it back. Hartford. Spear dug in the back row. Blocked, but Shorn keeps it alive. Over in 3, Yokoi deep. Hartford goes near side. Spear again blocked, and the point to Banks. Shorn with some great defense, and she is fired up.
And she is on fire too. She is putting on a clinic of how to play the libero position.
Sisters is out of timeouts right now. And now, perhaps a little too fired up, a service error, 21-18.
Well, now inevitably the next serve is going to find Mary Shorn, and she's going to have to make a good play. Shake that one off.
Here's Allie Spear. Bunn's going to dig. Yokoi's going to go back to her. The tap, and once again that middle. That middle is open again and again.
That time it was a better reaction out of Cantwell, the offside blocker, to try to go over there and get that, but a perfect position by Bunn.
22-18, Yokoi serving. Digging is Spear. Hartford's going to go to Hare. Shorn is there. Shorn's everywhere. Brigham, Hartford, Hare down the line wide. And Shorn, channeling her inner Eddie Van Halen, drops to her knees and yells she had everything but the guitar. Here's Hare from the outside, off the block, and gets the point. 23-19, but Sisters needs a big-time run from the service line coming from Jessie Brigham.
And no timeouts to work with, Jeff.
Brigham float serve, Bunn digging, Yokoi goes back to her. Gets the point off the block. Bunn has not always been clean to the floor on the kill, but she's hitting it off the block in such a way that Sisters has been unable to redirect it.
Yep, you'll take that.
Bunn serving for set 2. Who would have thought? Coming in. Banks could be up 2-0. Hartford goes to Hare. The tap, Shorn, of course. Yokoi, near side Doan. Brigham makes the play. Excuse me, that was Buchanan. Brigham goes deep. Yokoi going middle. Point! Madeline Stanley closes it out. 25-19. 2-0 for the Banks Braves. They are one away from their first ever state title. Will they do it? Find out after this.
The most heart-stopping, game-changing, tie-turning moments in high school sports. Under Armour highlights of the week on the NFHS Network.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life.
Banks has overcome 2 service rotation violations in their last 2 sets. It has not mattered. They have won 26-24. 25-19. They have the serve. They are to your right-hand side. They are 1 set away from a title. But this is exactly where Cresswell was in our 3A championship before Vail stormed back. So do not count out Sisters yet. Hartford to Cantwell. We'll get your lineups for you here in just a moment. Here is Bunn, Hartford, Brigham, Cantwell, Hare about to swing, getting the point. Spear. And Brooke Knurk on the floor for Sisters. Meanwhile, it's Yokoi, Buchanan, Bunn, Janssens, Leisure Rosa still out there, and Mary Shorn. Rosa digs, pass middle Bunn. Hartford going near side, Hare. And Brian, I think we see the strategy already from Coach Myrie. I was going to ask you, what does Sisters need to do? And it looks like it's going to be a heavy dose of Holly Hare.
Yep. She's led the team in attempts and kills, but they just got to get her going. She's got to get on a roll. If she gets rolling, she can be unstoppable.
That was a service error on the part of Allie Spear. Here goes Yokoi. Outside. Oh, nice job by Cantwell. And it's 3-1 Sisters.
Yeah, they've got quite a few offensive weapons. Makes it difficult to defend. I'm really impressed with what Banks has been able to do against that so far.
And nice job. Oh, wait, no, the point. We got a lift. Yep. I was wondering when that call was going to come in. It looked like we had an open hand right at the net. And the point to Banks. But Banks cannot relax.
Nope.
Being up 2-0 could give you the feeling, okay, we've got this. But Sisters is very good. They are the defending champion. Hartford goes to Hare. Hare, another point. She's got 3 of their 4.
But it's when Allie Spear, when Ashlyn Cantwell, when those girls start getting it going, then you can't commit all your blockers over to Holly Hare, and then she has one-on-one opportunities, and she's going to take advantage of that more often than not. So if these other girls can step up, it's going to open things up for Hare.
There's an ace by Hare. Right now she's putting her team on her back. Leading with 11 kills for Sisters. Megan Bunn leads with 15 for Banks. Off the block, that's playable Cantwell. Hare now going to set up Zank. Nice dig by Banks. That was Buchanan. Back row Bunn. Brigham, Hare, Zank wants it. Instead outside, Cantwell long. Sisters wants a touch. They aren't going to get it.
That one was a little bit high.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to get the touch on that one.
No. Bunn would have had to have been a lot taller. Cantwell blocked. Hare going to set up Zank now for the point. Well, that's an area of the defense that Banks has been exploiting, that Sisters middle, but this time Sisters returns the favor and they're up 6-3.
And we haven't seen much of that out of Sisters. They've been going down swinging with the heavy hand. Let's see if they decide to slow things down a little bit, try to get some tips in there and disrupt this Banks run.
Nice kill by Madeline Stanley, who closed out that second set. Back to serve, Brittany Janssens. Banks trails 6-4. They're up 2-0. They're looking for their first ever state title. Here is Hare. Spear in. Well, there's not as much emotion right now for Sisters, but they're working very in a clockwork precision.
Yeah, absolutely. Very precision's a good word for that, Jeff.
Zank leaves it short.
They're just all about business right now, knowing that they got to, but they also know that they're still in this thing.
Oh, yeah. So one great thing about volleyball, it's not like if you got down in basketball by 20 points and the game might as well be over, even if you're starting a new quarter. Every set is a fresh one. There's no carryover from the last.
Yep, starts off 0-0 every time.
Wide on the kill by Spear. It's now a 1-point game.
Don't want to leave that door open, though. A couple of unforced errors in a row by Sisters, and Banks, after trailing by 3 a second ago, is a point away from tying this one up.
Cantwell. Brigham gets around her teammate to make that play. Spear sends it deep. Dump by Yokoy is dug by Hare, leaving it short. Spear. Nice job by Allie Spear.
It's the second time that Sisters has exploited that soft spot in the defense. I suspect we'll see a little bit more of that, Jeff.
Alex Hartford now serving. Pass near side, Bunn. Oh, great dig by Cantwell. Nice play. Middle pass. Not going to get to that one, though. That was Doan.
That was authority.
Doan was about to come out. But I think, and Coach Suzanne Alley was over at the table to make sure they didn't get another rotation violation.
I was going to say that they're due for one in this game.
They've had one in the first two.
And has not proved costly for them. They've gone on to win both of those sets. So maybe it's the good luck charm, Jeff.
Here's Hare. Hare the point. You can see Sisters defensively is tightening up that little campfire spot in the middle where they've been burned so often in the first two sets. They are much tighter in there on these little dumps by Banks, and they've been defending it better here in set 3. Spear the jump serve. Pass, Bunn blocked. Shorn keeps it alive. Over in 3, nicely done by Yokoy. Hartford's going to go to Hare.
Ooh, that's a big swing.
That girl is automatic.
I like that campfire, by the way, too, you know.
Thank you.
Spot in the middle, everybody standing around looking at it.
Right.
I like that. I'm going to steal that.
You should. Feel free. Here's Bunn. Dug by Spear, Brigham calling for it. Cantwell in 3. Yokoi going middle to Bunn again. This time everyone was backed off.
Campfire kill.
That's right. Also call it the donut hole. We're visiting the pastry shop after this. 10-8.
Going to Voodoo Donuts on our way out of here, Jeff?
Sisters. Sisters in the lead. Are they 24-hour? They might be.
I think they close at 2.
Oh, well, we got time.
Maybe 4.
Bunn, dug by Brigham. Hartford's going to try to fire it into the middle, but Bunn was there. And then down the line goes Buchanan. And there's just been there's been enough attack from other players to keep the Sisters' defense honest.
Yeah.
Buchanan being one, Stanley, just to change things up. 1 point advantage for Sisters. Hartford's going to go far side, Cantwell. Here's Shorn from the back row. Middle with a pretty open look there, Knurk.
Yep. A real nice set, too. Led Knurk. Knurk, good spacing from the net. Good powerful swing on that cutback. And that was a big point for Sisters. They needed that.
Back row. Shorn.
Wow.
Mary Shorn showing her versatility. She's not just all defense, folks. She's a little offense as well.
And that's fun for her. Back there digging everything that comes her way. Finally gets to go up and get her attack on.
Well, a great reward.
Yep.
Shorn brings it back. And what do we have? A double. Unfortunate given the effort.
Well, I think the double was on Bunn on the second contact.
Yes, it was. Shorn leaving a little bit of skin on the floor here. You could hear the squeak when she landed through the headphones. Here with the serve. Tapped over in 3. Here now going to set up Zank in the middle. And gets the point. 13-10. Nice job by Sisters weathering some of this Banks offensive attack here in the third set, Brian,
yep.
because Banks had closed it to 1 a couple of times and then was unable to get it over the hump. Sisters doing a nice job here in the third set, playing much more typical Outlaws volleyball that they have shown all season long.
Yeah, and they've been spreading it around, going to the middles. They've been passing way better so that they can get the offense, a little less just going every single swing to hair. But if you pass better, you can get other people involved, run the quicks in the middle. Obviously, Banks isn't expecting those sets to happen. They're expecting everything to get thrown out to the right-hand side, so they're probably committing over to that direction. And if you can pass better, like Sisters has here in set number 3, you can spread it around and have a little more consistent offense.
Banks was the one who called timeout. That is their first. Sisters still has both of theirs. Scoreboard showing actually that Banks is out of timeouts. Did I miss the first one?
I've only got him down for 1, but
we'll run with that for the moment. We'll see if Suzanne Alley calls another at some point. She's hoping she doesn't have to. Brigham outside Cantwell. Yokoi goes back row. Shorn. Long. 14-10. Sisters crowd starting to pick up a little bit. The energy. Not a whole lot that they've been cheering about, though Sisters has played fairly well so far, but down 2-0. This one is going to be a point for Sisters, as this was outside the antenna on the swing by Banks. So now it's 15-10. Shorn the dig. Yokoi near side. The tap. Hare is there. And we got a double on Brigham. And Brigham knew it as soon as she hit it.
Yeah, everybody saw the spin coming off that. If you're not a setter, they're never going to let you get away with the ball spinning out of your hands like that. She knew it.
And that one is long from Grace Buchanan. 16-11.
Very impressed with Sisters' response here. Banks really needs to bear down here and start grinding if they want to try to put this one away.
Well, right now, the big difference is Sisters is defending that middle circle of the defense much better. We just had a save a moment ago by Emma Hauk in that area. And then Spear, nice job by Shorn.
Wow.
Shorn's just giving up her body to make plays. Spear again off the block. Pass middle, another tap, but again, Hauk is there. And we got a lift. Zank returned the favor, gets the point, 17-11.
That's those off blockers getting themselves in the right position. And Banks is going to have to do something different here, Jeff. They're going to have to. They did have one timeout remaining as now they use their final timeout, but they've got to figure something out besides just trying to tip the ball into the black hole in the center of the court. It's pretty clear that Sisters is playing for that now, and you're basically giving them a free ball back. Got to get some real swings in there. Got to pass and serve receive a little bit better so you can get full rips. And, yeah, right now Sisters playing much better here in set number 3 than they did in the first couple.
Well, to use a baseball analogy, Brian, your changeup works a lot better when you throw in the occasional fastball and vice versa. And if you're just throwing changeups, which is what Banks is doing right now, eventually the defense is going to adjust. And credit Sisters and head coach Jason Myrie for making that adjustment between the first 2 sets and now the third one.
Yep.
And it's opened up Sisters' largest lead in any set so far, 17-11. Cantwell on the jump serve. Banks out of timeouts. Middle, and there's the bigger swing you were talking about, Brian. Nikayla Doan with a put away.
Yeah, and they're going to have a little bit more of that. And then once you get 2-3 of those good swings in a row, then you can come back to that dump, and the defense is going to soften up.
On the serve, that was Jansen's. Pass middle, Zank kept alive. Back row, Shorn leaves it short. That was just a mishit.
Yep.
I think she jumped a little too early. Zank back to